Global warming could open Siberia to winemaking. Climate change is transforming the global winemaking map, bringing new regions into the spotlight. For example, sparkling wines from England, a country that traditionally did not produce high-quality grapes, are now winning prestigious awards. This shift toward the north may also affect Russia, with the possibility of vineyards emerging in Siberia in the future. The winemaking world has traditionally been centered around regions with specific climate conditions, such as Southern Europe, parts of the Americas, and Australia. These areas have been ideal for growing grapes due to their warm, temperate climates and long growing seasons. However, global warming is altering these established patterns, with temperatures rising across the globe and causing shifts in agricultural zones. One of the most notable examples of this shift is in the UK. Traditionally not known for its wine production, England has seen a dramatic increase in the cultivation of vineyards in recent years. As the climate warms, areas in the south of England, particularly in Kent and Sussex, have become increasingly suitable for growing the types of grapes used in making sparkling wines. In fact, English sparkling wine has earned international recognition, winning prestigious awards and gaining a foothold in global markets. This success has demonstrated that, as climate conditions change, even countries with no traditional winemaking history can become wine-producing powerhouses. In Russia, this changing climate could have a similar effect, particularly in the northern regions of the country, such as Siberia. While Russian winemaking has traditionally been focused on warmer regions like the Krasnodar territory and the Rostov region, the future could see a more northerly expansion as temperatures rise. Siberia, known for its harsh winters and short growing seasons, has historically been unsuitable for viticulture. However, with global temperatures increasing, the potential for growing grapes in this region is becoming more feasible. Siberia's potential as a new winemaking frontier could have significant economic and agricultural implications. The longer growing seasons and warmer temperatures would allow for the cultivation of grape varieties that were previously impossible to grow in the region. The emergence of vineyards in Siberia could help diversify Russia's agricultural output, opening up new markets for Russian wine and boosting the local economy. In addition, the unique climate conditions in Siberia could produce wines with distinct characteristics, appealing to consumers looking for new and innovative varieties. However, this shift in agricultural zones also brings challenges. Many traditional winemaking countries are already feeling the effects of climate change, with vineyards in Southern Europe, California, and Australia facing increasing heat waves, droughts, and unpredictable weather patterns. While these regions have adapted by changing their winemaking techniques, the effects of climate change are beginning to make grape cultivation more difficult, with some winemakers struggling to maintain consistent yields and quality. In Russia, while the warming trend has not yet fully reached northern regions, there are signs that climate change is having an impact. Rising temperatures and changing precipitation patterns could eventually make Siberia a viable option for winemaking. However, this would also require significant investments in infrastructure, research, and adaptation strategies. The development of viticulture in Siberia would require advances in grape varieties suited to the cooler climate, as well as innovations in irrigation, soil management, and pest control. Despite the challenges, the potential for winemaking in Siberia is an exciting prospect. As climate change continues to reshape global agriculture, regions once considered too cold for viticulture may find themselves at the forefront of a new winemaking revolution. Whether or not Siberia becomes the next big wine region will depend on how quickly the effects of climate change continue to unfold, and whether winemakers in Russia can adapt to these changing conditions. In conclusion, global warming is not only altering the landscape of global winemaking, but also creating new opportunities for regions once thought unsuitable for viticulture. The success of English sparkling wines and the growing interest in Siberian vineyards highlight the potential for winemaking in the northern regions of the world. As climate change continues to reshape agricultural zones, the future of winemaking may lie further north than ever before.